In this video, I'm going to show you how to repair your blinker switch or turn signal switch for a Malibu. If you're looking online, it's going to be called one of those. In this case, I'm repairing a 2011, and I got the part off of 2007. So don't quote me on these years, but most likely these years will work for you. Part costs about $26 on eBay, $15 to $20 at the junkyard. The symptoms we were having were it was blinking 3 times, then it would shut off, and eventually it just stopped working altogether. This is super inconvenient and annoying, so yeah, and also you can get a ticket. Tools needed: you're going to need 2 tools. You're going to need a 7mm socket and a baby flathead screwdriver. These 3 screws are the only things holding the casing together, and that little screwdriver should help you take it out, and should take about 10 minutes tops. There we go. So first things first, you're going to want to get the screws out from underneath the steering wheel. Use your 7mm socket. Once you get it out, you're probably going to have the steering wheel up to get that thing out, so bring the steering wheel back down, and the entire steering wheel is on a shaft, so basically you're able to pull it towards you. That way you can proceed the job. Use your screwdriver to pry open that little housing. Try not to damage anything. That comes out pretty easy. There's 2 little hinges on the side that allows it to swivel up and down, just like that. So once we get in here, that comes out pretty easy. You can take it out with your hand. This one down here, you're gonna have to hit it with the screwdriver, and that little black C-shaped clip, you're gonna have to lift that up and pull it out at the same time. And it pops right out. Then you're gonna have to use your little screwdriver again, and there are 2 more clips you got to do. You slide that little clip on top and on the bottom. Pretty self-explanatory, and then it should slide right out. Bam. So this job is already done. As soon as you start putting everything back together, those 2 clips in the back, just plug them back, and turn on your key, and definitely try it before you put everything back together. Make sure your switch works. In closing, just to give you some notes, the hardest part of this job was closing the housing. That little egg-shaped thing, I kept trying to tuck it in behind it, the casing, and it basically goes on the outside like this. So do that to both sides. It's very important. Do it to both sides, and the top part should close easily. Okay, I was about to end the video, and then I decided to take the switch apart and see what's inside and see if it's anything easy to fix. And yes, it was very easy to fix. Took it out, everything popped out pretty self-explanatory, and yeah, it ended up being a dirty terminal. So take pictures if you do take it apart and take this route. That way you know which way things go back together. If not, you can reference some of these. Might work for you, but check it out. So here are the internals of the blinker switch for the Malibu, and it simply looks to me like these little terminals are pitted. And I'm gonna wipe one off real quick with my finger and just see if that goes away. Oh yeah, that stuff's just debris and just stupid shit coming off. Wow, I'm curious to see if I plug it back in and it works, if I could save you guys even more money. So I'm gonna scrape it probably with some foil, plug it back in, and see if it works. So I got it all back together. I'm gonna try it real quick because the job is so easy. I only put in 2 of these bolts, and let's see, just make sure everything's aligned if you do it this way. This thing was straight in center when I put this last cap on. This thing I don't care about. So my blinker clicks still work, and test the bright, where you pull your brights inward and outward. So everything seems to be back to normal. Let's go plug it in and see if this actually works. So here we are. I got the old one installed after I cleaned the terminals. Used to blink 3 times whenever it wanted to, or not blink at all. And it's obviously working again after simply cleaning the terminals. This one is the new one I put in, works great from the junkyard. The junkyard marked it, so you can tell this one is the new one. I gotta put back in because I don't trust this one. But if you're in a bind and you don't want to get tickets, this definitely works. And also I was trying the high beams, and that light's not coming on, so I misaligned something. But hey, the blinker's more important than your high beams. That's a pretty damn good free fix. I should have tried that before, but I'd rather have the new part. So thanks for watching.